presentation of Fox Sports.
We are Fox Sports. We are LA.
It may be 90 degrees here in the Southland, but it is Christmas in June in all of our hearts. We are celebrating Christmas here at the Big A as the Angels try to turn their fortunes against the Kansas City Royals. Still looking for that first win against Kansas City this season. Tonight from the Big A, it is game number 2 of this 4-game set. We welcome you inside our broadcast booth and back to Angels baseball here on Fox Sports West, along with Mark Gubiza. I'm Victor Rojas, and a happy holiday cheer to you at home. And just think cool thoughts. That's all you can do, because that's exactly what we're doing. Well, I'm trying to be cool anyway.
Yes.
Angels trying to pick up a W against the Kansas City Royals, and it's been tough for the Angels as far as trying to get some offense going against Kansas City. They got swept at Kauffman Stadium in early April. Of course, last night we saw the loss, but you got to lean on Albert Pujols, see what he can do, because he's got some good numbers in his career against Ian Kennedy.
Yeah, he also had an RBI single last night, but he's had some real good numbers, power numbers against Ian Kennedy in his career. You take a look at a couple good swings against him in the past, where he's hit 2 home runs in the same game, used in the middle of the field. He will throw a lot of fastballs, throw a lot of cut fastballs, but they're going to be elevated in the strike zone. That's going to be the key for Albert, getting that barrel of the bat out there. 3 home runs career-wise against Ian Kennedy, 22 overall in his career against Kansas City, where he lives during the offseason. Look for him to have a big game here tonight, to drive the ball. Warm night like this, should be able to get a home run or maybe 2.
Jesse Chavez on the mound for the Angels. He's made 1 career start against Kansas City throughout his brief career. This will be his first start against him as a member of the Angels. We're just about ready for baseball here at the Big A. Sit back, relax. Going to bring you the lineups and the first pitch. Christmas in June. We're celebrating. That's coming up next. West is being brought to you by our local Southern California Land Rover retailers. By Jack in the Box, come try the new sweet or spicy barbecue bacon cheeseburger and chicken sandwich for limited time only. and by your local Toyota dealers. Let's go places. Welcome back out to the Big A. Santa Claus throwing out the ceremonial first pitch as we celebrate Christmas in June. We have been all week. It's just been on the download. Today it's a full-blown celebration. Yes. We even have reindeer in the house.
Yes. How was his spin rate on that pitch to the plate, though, from Santa?
I don't think it registered.
It didn't register?
No. Stuff from the North Pole doesn't register in StatCast numbers.
Probably right.
Unfortunately. Kansas City picking up the victory in the opening game of this series last night. And their offense came to life. They've playing very good baseball. They've won 5 straight games. It was a 7-2 win, 15 total hits. So they're starting to like this West Coast swing through San Diego, San Francisco, at least through the first game of this 4-game series against the Angels. The Royals, with that victory last night, moved to 31-34 on the season. And because they've played better on this West Coast swing, they've kind of gotten into contention in the American League Centrals. Nobody's running away with that division. And so Kansas City comes into play today, tied for 3rd in that Central, just 4 games back. As we take a look at the lineup for Ned Yost and the Kansas City Royals, game number 66 for them. And the very same lineup that we saw last night. And you like Alcides Escobar. He's a guy that has struggled all season long so far. Couple hits last night, hit the ball very hard, including an extra base hit.
When you look at his numbers this season against the Angels, though, .357 batting average, 5 for 14. He's always aggressive, though. The Angels have pitched him well throughout his career, but this season he's been very good jumping on the first pitch. Very important for Jesse Chavez to exploit that and pitch a little bit out of the strike zone and get some quick outs.
They are taking on Jesse Chavez. We mentioned this will be a 2nd career start, 7th appearance against Kansas City. Jesse trying to change the mojo up by going with the knicker look with his pants. This will be his 15th appearance of the season, 14th start, 5-6, and a 5.06 ERA.
Yeah, but I think this thing, we mentioned it, talked a little bit about it yesterday, even on the pregame show today. Had a good conversation when he was going to get back to the basics, that with the way he threw in spring training this season when he earned that spot in the rotation, using that cut fastball more so to get some quick outs.
Take a look at the defense for the Angels tonight. A little change in left field. Eric Young Jr. gets the night off, so Ben Revere gets a start there. Maben and Calhoun at center and right, respectively. Escobar, Simmons, Pennington, and Valbuena from 3rd to 1st. Maldonado again behind the plate.
And Ben Revere, you mentioned getting that start out in left field. First start since Saturday in Houston. 31st start of the year in that position. He's averaged just under 110 games in the outfield in the previous 6 years. So Ben Revere, talked to him today. He's pretty excited about not only making a play or two, he said, with his glove, but watch him hit and run today.
Royals got things started early. 2 runs in the 2nd inning. So the Angels took a 1-0 lead in the first and never looked back. Ricky Nolasco ended up taking the loss, giving up 5 runs in his 6 innings of work. Jesse trying to bounce back. Knocked out in the 4th inning against the Astros at Minute Maid Park on the 11th. Eventually got charged with 6 runs on 4 hits in 3 2/3 innings. Whit Merrifield, the 2nd baseman, ready to lead things off. 2 for 5 game last night with a single, a double, and an RBI as time is called. The gate in left field is still open. Somebody left the reindeer gate open.
I know. Look at Ben Revere. He can do it all. He said he was going to do a lot of magical things tonight already.
Yeah, be careful with those spikes hitting that concrete out there. You go sliding on those things. First one tonight is down and away. Merrifield hitting .295. 8 doubles, 3 triples, 6 home runs, and 24 runs batted in. Done a nice job at 2nd base. It's being called back up. He put up decent numbers last year in 81 games for Kansas City. 283 for him. Over 9th round pick at the University of South Carolina back in 2010.
Good pitch. That's that cut fastball.
Long look at Merrifield.
Asking for time. You see the head nod right there by Chavez. It looks like he wants to pitch in on Merrifield. Or maybe a little deke action to kind of get Merrifield to think about.
Yeah, a lot of times when you're a pitcher and you shake your head a couple times, that generally means you're going and you want to throw your fastball. Very rarely do you see him shake off and go breaking ball.
Goes off speed. But you on occasion, you have that communication, especially when a hitter's not looking or walking around or looking at the third base coach. Your eyes kind of open up to the catcher. He should know exactly what it is that you're trying to do, especially after you've run through signs, right?
Especially, you know, and it's still so early in the game. You're fresh out of the bullpen, warming up, and you go through your game plan.
There's a called strike 3. Cut fastball in the inner part of the play, 1 down.
It's that good cut fastball once again. It said he was going to use it more so.
Warm night here, 84 degrees at first pitch. Jorge Bonifacio, the right fielder. Hitless last night. They're going 0 for 5. 258. 320 on base percentage. Has 9 home runs. 23 runs batted in. Oh, fouled this one off. Evens a count at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, we talked about him being more aggressive with his cut fastball. His numbers this season with his cutter: 148 batting average, just 1 home run allowed on his cut fastball, but his 2 and 4 seam fastballs, batting average 336 with 14 home runs.
Pretty good swing at that pitch. 92.
That's the 4 seam fastball. Now he has it set up. He can go whether he wants to go a slider off the plate or a cutter off the plate.
That's a danger zone pitch.
He had a pretty good hack at that fastball, even though he had 3 pitches in a row on the outer part of the plate. Tried to sneak a fastball in. He remembered exactly what he got Merrifield with on a fastball inside. He looked inside.
Oh, a little flare down the line. That is a fair ball right on the chalk. Bonifacio headed to second with a 1-out double.
That was a real good pitch. A lot of times when you see flares in the outfield, it's going to be something elevated. You see it, even the smile for Bonifacio. He knew he got lucky on that swing. It was a perfect pitch, but strong enough to get it by Balbuena into the outfield for a double. His 7th double of the season. Good break to this curveball, going down, straight down and off the end of the bat, but strong enough to fight it into the outfield for a double right on the chalk. Being a man in scoring position for Kansas City early on.
Kansas City last night 3 for 10 with men in scoring position. On the year, just a 231 team batting average. Lorenzo Cain, the center fielder, cut through the first fastball. 2-hit game last night with a homer and a single, 2 runs scored. 275 batting average. 8 jacks on the year, 23 runs batted in. Eric Hosmer on deck.
So pretty consistent every pitch around on the fastball side. 90 to 92 range for Jesse Chavez early on.
Good off-speed pitch on the corner, 1-2.
I think when you have that combination, Victor, of the cut fastball and then the changeup in that same plane, so you got about 6 or 7 mile-an-hour differential in the 2 speeds, but great location of both pitches.
1-2. Just missed it.
That's a good pitch, though. A little bit off the inside corner, but good location. You can see just about a half a baseball, if even that, off the inside corner, but did freeze him.
Back to the off speed. Had him fooled on it. Count remains even at 2-2. One out double by Jorge Bonifacio. He's at second base. Swing and a miss. Down goes Kane. Second strikeout of the inning for Jesse.
And you see where location was set up, but you see that action. He's on top of the baseball, cut action going away. Maldonado was set up inside, but it had a good sharp break to that cutter. Didn't exactly locate it where he wanted it, but enough movement to get a swing and miss.
2 outs for Hosmer. Royal first baseman hitting .315. 16 doubles, 7 home runs, and 27 runs batted in. These are the times where Jesse's had his issues. Men in scoring position. Guys have hit 400 against him, just over 400. This one's out towards center field. It's going to hang up. There's a third out. Right to Cameron Maybin. So a double stranded in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the first with no score. Mike Scioscia's lineup for game number 71. The Angels coming to play today. 35-35 in second place, 11.5 back of the Houston Astros, and a very similar looking lineup. We've mentioned that Ben Revere is in left for Eric Young and Valbuena's at first for C.J. Cron. But you want to talk a little bit about Cliff Pennington. Is perhaps tonight the night?
Yes.
That he gets his first extra base hit of the season.
I feel it tonight, especially because he's the guy that hits the ball well the other way and will turn on a high fastball. And we talked about it already. We'll talk about it some more with Ian Kennedy with a lot of four-seam fastballs. I just feel that he's going to get a pitch to be able to drive, and this is going to be the night where he gets maybe 1 or 2 extra base hits tonight for Cliff Pennington.
Kennedy, the 32-year-old right-hander, Huntington Beach native. 0-6 and a 5.40 ERA, 56 2/3 innings through his 11 starts this year. 49 strikeouts and 28 walks. He's winless in his last 15 starts going back to September 11th of last year against the White Sox.
My go-tos to be successful against Kennedy is keep that four-seamer in the zone. He throws a lot of them and catch that cutter out in front. Number of hitters in this lineup today for the Angels has very good against cut fastballs, including Cole Calhoun on deck.
Breaking ball. Maven behind in the count at 0-2. Cameron at 262. 11 doubles, a triple, 3 home runs, 13 runs batted in. 1 for 4 last night. Just 1 of 6 hits for the Angels all night last night. That's ripped out toward left field. Right to Alex Gordon. 1 down. Here's how the Royals stack up on the defensive side of things in just a moment. Gordon, Kane, and Bonifacio from left to right. Moustakas, Escobar, Merrifield, and Hosmer from third to first. Perez behind the plate.
They've always been a very solid defensive club. They're doing real well in the American League this season. Eric Hosmer has been very good. As normal, 3 straight Gold Gloves from 2013 to 2015. No errors this season. Has turned 57 double plays for Eric Hosmer.
Cole will look at a strike. 2 hits last night. Also scored a run. Average now 240.
One thing for Cole this season, he's been very effective against a cut fastball. I mentioned that Kennedy will throw quite a few cutters. 385 batting average for Cole Calhoun versus cut fastball, 5 for 13, including a home run. Getting that cut fastball out front.
One ball, 2 strikes. Kennedy, a guy that not overpowering, but lives upstairs. Racked up quite a few strikeouts last year just on his fastball. 184 punch-outs overall. 33 starts for Kansas City. This is the 2nd year of a 5-year deal. You'll get him upstairs. 2 down.
It's that high fastball we talk about when it comes to Kennedy. Hyundai key for this game to be successful, especially against these Kennedys early in the game. They're going with Snoop Dogg. Drop it like it's hot. Got to drop that barrel of bat on his 4-seam fastball and drive it while it's so warm to carry the field here today at the Big A.
Two outs, nobody out for Albert. Picked up a hit last night in the 1st inning. Also picked up an RBI. One ball, 1 strike. Albert now 1 hit away of tying Zach Wheat for 40th all time in the hit list with 2883. Wheat with 2884.
Pretty good pitch to drive there for Albert. Just got it by him. Kennedy has that good spin rate on his fastball, 4-seam fastball upstairs.
That's ripped out toward left field. Alex Gordon moving over, and he will track it down as the Angels go down in order here in the 1st. We'll head to the 2nd with no score. Nice first inning. Let's go out to Alex Curry, who's with a very special guest. Gooby, don't get too excited, Gooby.
Oh, guys, yes, I am here with Santa Claus. As you know, it is Christmas in June, and Christmas definitely came early for the Angels after signing their first 2 draft picks. But Santa, you threw out the first pitch, and you threw a perfect strike. Does that mean everyone's going to have a great year this year?
It's like Groundhog Day. If he comes out, everybody, we have a great year. And I threw a strike, so we're going to have a good year.
Now, what Angel pitcher did you get advice from to throw that perfect strike?
Well, Garrett Richards and I have been working a long time on this. A long, long time. I mean, he's a great teacher. Threw a little bit of slider outside, just off the outside, inside corner. So it was a strike, and I felt real good about it.
We did too. Thank you, Santa. Victor,
You're welcome.
back to you.
Thanks a lot, Alex. And the only time that's a strike is if Rob Drake is behind the plate. All right, that's all I've got to say.
It was a perfect setup for the first pitch strike for Jesse Chavez, though.
1 ball, 1 strike. Too soon? No. Salvador Perez leading things off. That was the imaginary zone the other night. Perez, Moustakas, Escobar here in the second.
Was ready for a comeback.
Yeah, if that's a strike, you're in.
Yes.
You've got a shot.
Yes. Slight shot, but I still had a shot.
Shot nonetheless,
Yes.
my friend.
Yes, indeed.
Just off the plate. Salvador hitting 280. 13 home runs, 35 runs batted in. Two-hit game last night with a single and a double. Got him. Fastball away. 3rd strikeout already for Chavez. 1 away.
Oh, on fastballs, located fastballs with good pop on it at the end. He's had a good cut fastball and good location of his 4-seamer. Runs that right on the outside corner. Gets it by Salvador Perez, a very good, aggressive fastball hitter.
Moustakas takes inside. Royals third baseman hitting 282. 2 for 4 game last night. A couple of runs batted in, 2 singles. The ball rolled foul. That's a Royals team, as we saw last night and even saw back in April. They're up there hacking. They're not going to miss their pitch. If they do, then I think you could start to expand the zone a little bit.
Yeah, they're looking fastball. If they get a fastball first pitch, they will be swinging.
Breaks his bat, loops one out to right. Cole coming in. 2 down. If you've got a group of 20 or more interested in experiencing Angels baseball, receive group ticket pricing for as low as $8 per seat. All you have to do is call 888-796-HALO or go to angels.com for more details. Two outs, nobody on for Alcides Escobar.
Speaking of generally will be aggressive on the first pitch, Escobar always looking first pitch fastball. So you got to be careful with the first one if it's in the strike zone.
Escobar, a couple of hits, 2 for 5 with a single and a double. He'll shoot this one to right and it'll fall in for a hit. Cole, fortunately for him, knocks it down. He thought about coming in on it.
That's one of his real tough plays as an outfielder. You come in on that baseball, you don't catch it, it's a triple at least. And I think at that spot right now, you just trust your pitcher. He's going to get through the inning, keep that in front. And an odd bounce right up about chest high, hits off the glove, but not far enough away to get away from Cole. Especially with his throwing arm, Escobar not going to try to go that extra base.
Fastball paints the inside corner. Brandon Moss, the DH. 181 average with 9 home runs and 15 runs batted in. Moss in his first season with Kansas City. St. Louis last year. 128 games, 28 home runs for the Cardinals. Kansas City is 7th major league team. Just off the plate. Two quick outs for Jesse and a single by Alcides Escobar. This inning alive, 3 punch outs, no walks for Jesse. Breaks his bat, and that's a looper out the left. Revere playing back is not going to get there. Breaking some bats tonight. But back-to-back 2-out hits, and it'll bring up Alex Gordon, who had a nice night last night.
Yeah, between the changeup and a cutter so far, you got some odd swings by Kansas City against Jesse Chavez. It's that good changeup right off the end of the bat and placed perfectly by Brandon Moss, who's had some pretty good swings against the Angels in his career. Now you have a very dangerous hitter now, even though the batting average is 195. Had a big night last night, and now Alex Gordon comes to the plate.
Three-hit game, fell a triple shy of the cycle last night. That 3-for-5 performance raised his average to 195 on the season. Home run is 3rd, a double is 9th.
Good changeup. Real good changeup in action on that pitch from Chavez.
Just missed in. 2 balls and a strike. CB Buckner calling the balls and strikes tonight. Mark Carlson at first. Manny Gonzalez at second. Fielded Colbreth, the crew chief, at third.
Mike Trout getting closer and closer to starting to swing the bat. Maybe the next couple days, early part of next week.
That one called a strike. Gordon didn't like it. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, that fastball, a cut fastball, a little bit off the inside corner. Hasn't been many pitches called on the inside part of the play by CB Buckner tonight. He's been calling pitches away. Jesse got the benefit of that call.
Called strike 3. Down goes Gordon. Jesse Chavez has struck out 4 through the first 2. We're scoreless as we head to the bottom of the second. 2 outs in the second, but Jesse Chavez having none of that. Striking out. Alex Gordon looking. Janelle Escobar will lead things off here. Ed Kennedy had a 1-2-3 first, including a punch out of his own. Escobar, Valbuena, and Simmons.
Yeah, Kennedy's fastball is going to be 91 to 95 range when it's consistent upstairs. He'll throw his cut fastball. I'll mention that, curveball and changeup.
Ground ball towards short. 1 away. Hey, celebrate Father's Day with the Angels coming up on Sunday with the Royals finishing up this 4-game set. First 20,000 adults in attendance get a Father's Day coffee mug courtesy of Old Dominion Household Services. For more info, just hit up angels.com. So base is clear for Valbuena. Valbuena with the night off last night. Crone got the start at first. He's hitting 177. 3 doubles, 3 home runs, and 14 RBIs. Shift on with Merrifield out in shallow right. 1-1. Kennedy got a no decision in his last start. And that was against the Padres. Petco ended up going 6 innings, giving up 4 runs and 6 hits. Lifted down the left field line. Not very deep. Gordon puts it away for round number 2. You look at Kennedy's lines of late. I'm talking about that's 7 games. Runs allowed in order 5, 5, 4, 5, 4, 4. He's had a couple of good starts, including the one he had against the Angels. Probably his best start of the season was against the Angels on April 16th. 8 innings, longest outing of the year. 10 strikeouts, the most he's had in a game. But got a no decision in that one.
He would generally get a lot of fly ball outs, and he's gotten quite a few already in this game.
6 up, 6 down for Kennedy. We're headed to the 3rd. Scoreless. prostate cancer research. So far since June 1st, over $3.3 million has been raised in the challenge. You can make a pledge by going online to homerunchallenge.org. Top of the order for Kansas City. Face Jesse Chavez. 3 hits allowed, 4 punch outs, no walks. Merrifield, Bonifacio, and Kane. Queued up the line. That'll stay fair. Valbuena. You know what? I like that play going down to a knee with all that spin.
With that spin, that way you keep it in front of you.
That's the worst thing coming at you. That ball spinning like it. You have no idea. It can hit the cut of the grass. It can hit the dirt. Tick away from you.
If you look up at the base thinking it's going to be a routine play and go right in your glove, it's not going to do so. That was a good decision by Valbuena. This off the end of the bat. That was another cut fastball, and the spin of the baseball. You see what Merrifield's looking around for the baseball himself. He stays down. He's going to keep it in front of him. Walk over and step on the base. Quick out for Chavez.
Another broken bat too, by the way. Bonifacio flared a double just beyond the cut of the outfield grass. Stranded at scoring position in the first. His 7th double of the year.
Pretty good slider there from Chavez.
One ball, 2 strikes. That's hit sharply to Valbuena. Takes it himself. 2 down. Nice play by Luis.
He had practice on that slow baseball, the spinning baseball. Then he has to feel the rocket right at him. 2 good plays in a row by Luis Valbuena. Now twice now you've seen Bonifacio hitting the ball that way. Got a flare double down the right field line and hit that ball hard. And Valbuena, nice play on it.
There's Lorenzo Cain. 2 outs, nobody on.
Pretty sure he wasn't looking to try to hit the ball the other way there for Lorenzo Cain. He's another one that's very aggressive in this lineup for Kansas City. So far, Jesse's done a real nice job of avoiding the middle of the plate. Corner to corner, cutting his fastball.
That's out to deep left. Revere racing back. He'll look up. This one's gone. A 2-out home run by Lorenzo Cain. His 9th of the season gives the Royals a 1-0 lead.
Well, this is what we're saying. He's missing the middle. The middle of the plate. That baseball ran to the heart of the plate. And Lorenzo Cain has been on a home run tear of late. Now 9 home runs, 24 RBI for Lorenzo Cain. See how this baseball drifted right in the heart of the plate. And Cain, you see the reaction by just Chavez. He knew he got it. Another home run allowed, 18 for the season for Chavez.
Hosmer swinging first pitch, bounces it back up the middle. Simmons has it. And no more damage, but the Royals get on the board. Lorenzo Cain, Kansas City Royals, a 1-0 lead.
2017 Subaru Impreza. Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 28 miles per gallon. More than a car, it's a Subaru. And by Jerome's Furniture, home of Jerry's Price and proudly the official furniture store of Angels baseball.
Halos down 1-0. Bottom third of the order coming up. Lorenzo Cain with a home run. For the Royals, it's their 80th home run of the season. They continue to swing the bats well on this road trip. Halos still looking for their first base runner. 6 up, 6 down for Ian Kennedy with a strikeout. Revere, Maldonado, and Pennington.
That's 3 straight games for home runs for Lorenzo Cain. Started off slow as far as the power numbers, but been very hot of late. A changeup for Ian Kennedy, a good one. I think he's gone away from his changeup a little bit more so of late last season, even though he had some tough luck as far as wins and losses in September. His changeup was very effective for him. Eric Young Jr. getting the night off tonight. Ben Revere getting the start out in left field. Eli Jr.'s done a great job as far as with the glove, the energy, swinging the bat, some clutch hits.
Three balls and a strike. Yeah, even the Dynamo needs a day off, right?
Yes.
Hit sharply, but right at Whit Merrifield, the second baseman, one away. Hey, we're hoping to have at the top of the 4th inning the Angels' second-round pick of this year's draft, right-handed pitcher Griffin Canning, who joined us in the booth. Angels making it official today, announcing the signing of the UCLA righty. Just like he's got big shoes to fill because Joe Adele was awesome last night in the booth.
Yes, he was fantastic.
Maldonado 253, 5 home runs, 17 runs batted in. The team went over 3 last night.
Our team would love that cut fastball back. That was right in the heart of the plate. Upper part of the strike zone though, but a pitch that he can drive to center field.
It's had a slow month of June, perhaps maybe the workload, the heat starting to catch up, hitting 220 now. The offensive side, he had hit 263 in the first 2 months. Fouls it off. That workload starts to increase for him.
Yep. Even though you say you feel good, that bat seems heavier. When you play a lot, when you're not used to playing a lot. His career high as far as starts in a season is 66. It was back in 2015. But he has been great behind the plate.
You won't hear him complain.
No, he'll play every day. Play the day game after a night game.
Hit sharply towards second. Nice play by Merrifield. Short hops it on the dive. Wow, 2 down.
Under control on that play also. Merrifield. Butera tipping the hat on that play. Tough little hop too as he goes into that outfield grass. 2 pretty solid plays. 2 baseballs hit hard his way in this inning, but both outs. Goes to Merrifield.
There's Cliff Pennington. Hitting 222 with 7 RBIs. Well represented up on the video board. It's Christmas in June.
It's fantastic.
He does. He looks like Buddy the Elf. No balls, 2 strikes. We don't have any say on these things up on the board.
That's perfect. And rumor has it that Cliff likes maple syrup on his spaghetti.
Who doesn't?
Birthday yesterday too for Buddy the Elf.
1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Pennington goes down swinging, so 9 up, 9 down for Ian Kennedy. We head to the 4th. Royals up 1-0. Against Kansas City. Royals up 1-0 on the Lorenzo Cain home run. It's our pleasure to welcome in Angels' 2nd round pick Griffin Canning of UCLA, and prior to that Santa Margarita High School. By the way, they I believe they won the CIF championship a couple of years ago, but we'll leave that for another day. Congratulations on being selected by the Angels and signing your contract today. It's got to be a thrill for you.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I grew up around here, so this is a dream come true for sure.
You grew up an Angel fan, right? I'm assuming.
Yes.
I heard Zach Greinke might be one of your favorite guys. Gooby likes Zach Greinke quite a bit.
I love Greinke.
Well, he does wear a good number. That's what it is, 23. So, Griffin, it is Christmas in June for you here to be able to sign this contract, get this going, and just move on now with your career now with the Angels, huh?
Yeah, I'm super excited. Kind of went over all my plans for this summer, so I'm ready to get to work.
Hey, that's one of the things we heard today is that because of your innings total at UCLA this year, Halos are going to shut you down. Is there a game plan for you at least to go through the summer? Are you going to go to Tempe? Are you going to work out? What's the plan for you this summer?
Yeah, I'll be in Arizona. So basically the thought process there was if I had gotten drafted out of high school, coming into my 20-year-old season, I would have thrown somewhere between 120 to 130 innings. So I ended up throwing 119 innings. So I got my workload in, and just like Billy kept saying today, I just did it in a different uniform. So I'll be going to Arizona, just kind of focusing on the physical part of the game.
Is it tough for you? I mean, I would imagine the athlete in you wants to go, and you sign your contract, you're in pro ball, you want to get on the mound and actually play in meaningful games. I would imagine it's difficult for you to kind of, all right, we'll take the summer and we'll just work on the physical part.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it's tough, but I definitely wanted to go out and pitch. But I know there's a bigger picture ahead, so I'm ready to do whatever it takes.
Even going back to your Santa Margarita days, Mike Witt was there? I mean, how much of an influence was he to be able to have him around, to be able to talk to him about pitching?
It was awesome. I mean, he was just such a great resource for me. Been around the game for a long time, knows his stuff. He was honestly just like kind of a friend to me, honestly. It was kind of cool just to get to know him and still have that relationship with him today.
And then, of course, your experience at UCLA. I mean, you're talking about one of the best conferences in college baseball, so you're prepared for the minor leagues at this moment.
Definitely. The Pac-12 is tough. Those hitters are tough to get out.
Yes.
Now, you got drafted out of high school. Was it a tough decision for you to say, I can wait, I can forego this and go to college instead, especially since you knew that you had UCLA in your back pocket?
Yeah, I mean, for me, it was a pretty easy decision. I just don't think I was ready for that commitment yet. And I definitely would urge any kids that are kind of on the fence right now of pro ball or going to school to go to school and to develop a little bit more.
Now, I would imagine that the family, of you being an Angel fan, the family kind of pretty stoked when you got the phone call coming from the Angels that they had selected you. And I know that your name was mentioned a little bit higher, a little earlier in the draft. It was a little frustrating to see you drop a little bit, but then the surprise being that the Angels ended up taking you second round?
I mean, not really. I can't control any of that stuff. I mean, I'm happy with where I'm at, definitely. I mean, growing up in Southern California, being such a big Angels fan and get drafted by them, I'm super excited.
Yeah, I saw you down there in the field earlier today. How cool is it? You got Albert Pujols, Mike Trout. I can see that smile on your face. That has to be pretty cool. Especially, I want to get out there quick with those guys swinging the bat. I'm going to get a lot of run support.
Yeah, those are the guys I'm watching on TV every game, so it was pretty awesome.
Have you had a chance to, did you get a chance to meet Joe Adell, the Angels' first round pick? He was here last night.
Yet.
Okay. I mean, what a great guy. I mean, I hope the rest of the draft picks, the 38 rounds, if the Angels end up signing all 40 this year, are all like Joe and yourself. I mean, just a great kid, and fortunate enough to get a chance to talk to him last night and you tonight. I mean, we appreciate you being here. And I know that it's a lot of things are going through your mind, but congratulations. You're entering a nice organization. Billy Upler's a fantastic general manager, and they're going to be giving you every tool imaginable to succeed. And hopefully we'll see you here on this mound very soon.
Exactly.
Oh, by the way, like you're watching games in this stadium, and all of a sudden you're up here in this position right now. It's pretty cool to be able to see how quick the game actually is at this point, though, huh?
Definitely. This is awesome.
Hey, just imagine if you were already on the 40-man roster and with the big league club, you could have caught Santa's first pitch today before the game if it wasn't your turn in the rotation.
Cool, yeah.
Or you could be wearing one of these ties like we're wearing right now.
We were going to give you the Grinch mask to wear out here.
Maybe I should have.
Griffin, we appreciate it, man. We know you're making the rounds with us and radio and stuff like that. We want to wish you the best of luck and enjoy your summer. And can't wait to see you in spring training next year in Tempe. Seriously.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, you got it, man. Pleasure. Nice meeting you. Congratulations to you and your family, buddy.
Appreciate it.
You got it. Royals up 1-0 here in the fourth inning. Another broken bat single for Mike Moustakas.
Hasn't been running a whole lot, but you imagine the way Kansas City is, he might be on the move here on a 3-2 count. And throw over there quickly by Jesse Chavez.
Three-two. Moustakas not on the move. This has popped up. Man, that sounded like he got it off the end of the bat as well.
I mean, that's the cut fastball.
Yeah.
You're thinking you got the barrel of the bat on the baseball, and then that cut action, it starts from the barrel to the end of the bat, and then you hear these odd sounds off the bat. And that's what you're trying to do, take the sting out of the bat. And Jesse Chavez, for the most part, has done that tonight. By the way, another great smile between Joe and Griffin. Wow, tremendous smiles.
That's like a 70 smile on the scouting scale.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Yes.
80 being prime major league prospect.
I'm looking forward to seeing him compete. Those numbers he's had in a very good conference.
How about another broken bat? This one flared out to right center field. Cole calls off Maben, and nothing happening for Kansas City here in the fourth. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth, see if the Angels can get their first base runner on board. They're down 1-0.
25 years ago today. Nolan Ryan's number 30 was retired by the Angels. 4 no-hitters in 8 seasons with the Halos. Number retired by 3 teams, the Angels, Astros, and Rangers for the Express.
Bottom of the 4th, Cameron Maybin to lead things off. 1-2-3 for the Angels. 9 up, 9 down for Kennedy with 2 strikeouts. 4 fly ball outs. 3 ground outs. Cameron hit a fly ball to left in the first.
Change up out of the strike zone, then paints the fastball at 91 on the outside corner. Still a good hitter's count for Cameron Maybin. Good numbers coming into the game, 300 in his career versus Kennedy.
Changeup gets Maybin. 1 away.
That's a pitch I think it could be really effective for Kennedy, so you have to sit back and try to drive that ball the other way. His changeup's been good. See that grip he has? So many different grips for a changeup. Just turns that changeup over. 84, 85 consistently with that pitch. Swing and miss. 3 punch outs in the game for Kennedy.
Cole punch down in the first.
Batting average improving quite a bit from May to June for Cole, using the whole field very well. Cole in his career versus Kennedy 0 for 8, including 3 strikeouts.
Cole goes down and chases that high fastball, I should say. 1-2.
See that target by Salvador Perez on a high 4-seam fastball, and he hits his target, gets it by Cole.
Pujols on deck. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 Royals on the Kane home run.
Went right back upstairs with another 4-seam fastball.
Broken bat roller to first. Hosmer's got it. 2 down.
I think if you're Albert right now on this at bat against Kennedy, you've had success against him. 3 home runs career-wise, 2 in 1 game. I think you sit fastball and just try to drive one right now. Look, middle part of the plate, see if you get one of those 4-seam fastballs upstairs and do some damage.
Albert looked like he was geared up to hit a fastball.
Turn that one over.
So curveball and changeup so far in this at bat against Pujols for me and Kennedy. It's a cut fastball there. Albert's sitting on 601 career home runs. Got a high fastball there, 92-mile-an-hour fastball upstairs. And the pattern we've seen from Kennedy so far after a high fastball, he'll throw a changeup, that down and in changeup to a right-handed batter.
This one's out towards center. Kane has a beat on it. Kennedy has retired everybody who's faced through 4 innings tonight. 1-0 Kansas City as we head to the 5th. Ever sales event with the best total savings on select models in Hyundai's history is going on now at your Hyundai dealer. 1-0 Royals. We start the 5th here at the Big A. 9-1-2 coming up against Jesse Chavez on this beautiful night, but the Angels have been stymied by Ian Kennedy. 12 batters up, 12 batters down, retired by the SoCal native. 3 strikeouts. Alex Gordon to lead things off against Chavez, who's struck out 4. Given up 5 hits, one of which was the home run to Kane in the 3rd inning.
That was a 12th straight game for Chavez to allow a home run. That's the Angels record.
Halos now have also given up a home run in 17 straight games, which ties a club record set back in July of '94. Gordon struck out looking into second. 0 for 1. This is line to center field, and it'll get down for a leadoff single. Spins the line back to the top with Merrifield coming to the plate. Hey, join the Angels tomorrow. The Royals in town once again. Remember, it's a 5:15 start. You can enjoy a very merry post-game Saturday night fireworks show. Stay after the fireworks show for a post-game movie. That'll be Elf. For more information on that fireworks show presented by Wells Fargo, head over to angels.com. Merrifield 0 for 2. Sorry, good.
Yeah, Gordon has this one stolen base, but he, in the past, has been a pretty good base stealer, so you got to keep an eye on him.
Single by Gordon, the 6th hit for Kansas City. Gordon on the move, a little hit and run. That's a base hit to right. Just went down and got it. Gordon will end up at third. The Royals with runners at the corners and nobody out.
You talk about textbook as far as on a hit and run. That certainly was done very well by Kansas City. And Yost putting a hit and run on. Gordon on the move. Merrifield's just trying to make contact. That's all you're trying to do when there's a hit and run is put on and hit the ball on the ground if you can. Finds that hole between first and second. And the Royals now in business here, first and third.
Handles back at double play depth. Give up the run for the out. Jorge Bonifacio coming up. 1 for 2. Flair double down the right field line. And a ground out.
Chavez has got 9 double plays turned behind him this season. Could use one now.
That's lined in. Glove by Espinosa. Pardon me. Pennington throws to first. Got him. Pennington timed that leap absolutely perfectly, and it turns into a double play.
And with a play like that, it's a top-tier play brought to you by Arco. He got the double play. Not exactly how you draw it up in the infield, but what a play by Cliff Pennington. Bonifacio hits that one right on the nose, leaps up, perfect timing on the jump, and then a firm throw to first to complete a double play. But what a play. Full extension, great hops by Pennington to get a double play. See, they're able to get that in there and step on the base. Jesse liking that play. Now a chance to get through this with no damage, but a dangerous hitter at the plate.
Going for the full windup, and it misses outside. Kane 1 for 2 with a home run.
Good fastball there from Chavez.
That's line to right, a base hit and an RBI. 2-0 Kansas City. Kane with both runs batted in. Again, those struggles for Jesse Chavez with 2 outs and or men in scoring position continue.
There's a fastball away. Went with the pitch, Lorenzo Cain. The one thing you always got to keep an eye on with Jesse, that 3rd time through a lineup. Coming in the game, .369 batting average. See those numbers, 1st time through pretty solid, 2nd time also, but then the 3rd time through. Nearly .370 against Jesse.
This is bouncer towards short. Simmons going to go on to first base. And Hosmer retired for the 3rd time tonight. But Lorenzo Cain picks up his 2nd RBI, and Royals lead it now 2-0.
in the 5th. Now it's time for the driver's seat, brought to you by the new 2017 Kia Sorento. Escobar in 300 in the month of June, hit 333 in May. Last year, one of 6 players to hit 300 or better every month from May through August for Escobar, line drive machine.
Escobar, Valbuena, Simmons against Ian Kennedy. There's not a lot of base runner tonight. 12 up, 12 down. 3 strikeouts, time called. Beach ball as we celebrate Christmas in June out on the warning track and right.
Might be one of those things too, as a hitter, it might get a little bit of a break. A pitcher throwing as well as Kennedy has so far in this game, you throw him off his rhythm. It's almost like stepping out of the batter's box.
Chopper back toward the middle. Merrifield near the bags, got it. And there's the first out.
Fairly unusual for Ian Kennedy to get a lot of ground balls. He's gotten quite a few of them so far. 5 of them, as a matter of fact. In this game, generally a strikeout fly ball type pitcher.
Luis, a fly ball to left field in his first at bat. Two balls, no strikes.
The changeup again. Pretty good movement on his changeup tonight. The fade action going away. A 3-0 count for Valbuena. More likely we'll get a green light if he gets a fastball to do some damage.
Simmons on deck. Shift on with Luis at the plate. Borderline pitch, called a strike, full count. That's the pitch, even with the shift on. Let's just flip that out toward third base. The stock is at the shortstop position.
Yeah, you just always have to do is make contact and hit it on the ground. More likely you're going to get a hit, at the very least a single, if not more.
Shallow fly ball to left. Two down.
Now it's time for the Napa know-how with Andrelton Simmons coming to the plate. Andrelton so far this season, that on-base percentage very good at .336. The improvement each year, 24 walks this season already at 28 all of last season. So in fact, he's hit in safely 24 of his last 30 games for Andrelton Simmons. The improvement, getting on base, seeing more pitches.
Simmons saw one pitch into second and he hit a fly ball to center.
we've seen so far from even Kenny in this game. Even when he's been behind in the count, he's able to get back into the count with an off-speed pitch, not relying strictly on his fastball.
2-1.
That's one of those fastballs there as a hitter. That's the drivable fastball. 93 was lower part of the strike, so middle of the plate. 61 pitches for Kennedy, 38 of them strikes.
Chopper to the right side. Merrifield moving over. Has it. And the Angels have sent 15 men to the plate, and all 15 have been retired through 5 by Ian Kennedy. Royals up 2-0. Metro Nissan of Montclair, doing it right. Angels down 2-0. We're starting the 6th here at the Big A, and Kennedy is yet to allow a base runner through 5, so he's faced 15, and all 15 retired. He's made it look easy. I want to remind you this copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Angels. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Jesse Chavez back out on the bump. 4 strikeouts. No walks. 8 hits allowed. They'll get Perez, Moustakas, and Escobar here in the 6th. Salvador 0 for 2 with a punch out in the 2nd, a ground down to Simmons in the 4th. We'll sky this one to right. Cole going back on it. At the wall, will leap up, and he can't make the catch. Perez was going to stop at 2nd. He thought it was going to be an out. Wasn't really running hard. But that one going over the head of Calhoun, and will go, I guess, as a double.
Well, that baseball traveled pretty far. It looked like off the bat it was going to be a routine play. I think Cole even got fooled by the drift of that baseball. He tried to get back to the wall, put the glove up there, and it just over the glove and off the wall. That baseball just kept traveling and traveling back to the wall.
Instead of 1 out, nobody on, a man at 2nd. Moustakas takes a strike. That'll credit it with a double for Salvador Perez, his 13th of the year. He went around. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good all-speed pitches so far in this at bat against Moustakas by Jesse Chavez.
And that's ripped to right field. Calhoun is there, makes the catch. Perez not going anywhere. That's why.
Exactly why. Talk about getting behind the throw and getting a lot on it. Cole Calhoun got a lot on that throw. Ball was hit well by Moustakas. And a good decision by Salvador Perez to stay right there on the bag.
Alcides Escobar coming up. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the second. Jesse spent some time with Kansas City after being acquired in 2010 from Atlanta. Pitched 23 games, all out of the pen in 2010, just 4 games the following season before being placed on waivers. That trade with Atlanta, some pretty decent names in that deal. Gregor Blanco, Tim Collins with Jesse for Rick Ankiel and Kyle Farnsworth.
Wow, that's a pretty significant names in there.
Two balls, no strikes on the Royals shortstop.
Nine hits allowed and 5 1/3 for Jesse, and a lot of those hits, though, broken bat hits against them.
Ground ball to third. Escobar has it. 2 down.
Very important to be able to get out of this inning now with no damage for Jesse, especially with 2 outs. It's been a little bit of an issue for him this season.
Talk things over here with Brandon Moss at the plate. He blooped a single in the second, a fly ball to right in the fourth, and I think in the fly ball to right, he broke his bat on.
He's another one of the hitters on this Royal Club who will be hunting first pitch fastball, so you have to locate it well.
Pennington down in shallow right. Simmons toward the middle. This one's out to right. Playable for Cole. And that leadoff double stranded in scoring position. We hit at the bottom of the 6th inning. Angels looking for that first base runner, down 2-0.
Judge, 23rd home run. Now the Yankees lead 5-4 against Oakland. Mookie Betts, 12th home run, 3 home runs last 3 games as the Red Sox beat the Astros in the battle of top teams in the showstopper around the majors. Speaking of Aaron Judge, we just saw him in town. We're going to see him on the road. Another home run the other way. He's got 23 home runs. 9 of them have been the other way. That's amazing power, hitting the ball that far in the right field, letting the baseball travel for Aaron Judge.
Here it's a 2-0 Royals lead. Bottom of the 6th inning. Ian Kennedy has thrown 62 pitches. He has struck out 3, has not walked anybody, has not allowed a hit. He's retired everybody that he has faced. It's 15 up, 15 down. Revere, Maldonado, Pennington coming up for the Halos. Second start of the season for Kennedy against the Angels. Revere ground ball to second base in the 3rd inning. Merrifield's been busy. Made some nice plays in that 3rd inning. Robin Maldonado, that one hopper in which the second baseman had dived for. 1-1.
Generally, the pattern after a couple fastballs, Kennedy will come back with his changeup. He went all speed and it fooled Ben Revere. His foul that went off.
One, 2 on the way. This is hit sharply to short. Nice play by Escobar to the backhand. 1 down.
Well, they made some real good plays in the field. Number 1 as far as fielding percentage in the American League, Kansas City. 990 fielding percentage. I mean, they put on some good leather and display here tonight as far as their defense, especially in the infield.
7th ground ball out that Kennedy has thrown. So right now, 2 plays that stand out. Merrifield against Maldonado, and of course this one here, Escobar against Ben Revere. Everything else has been fairly routine. One-0 pitch. A bouncer foul. Kennedy has done a terrific job of mixing everything up, keeping hitters off balance. And hitters start looking for a breaking ball. Dots a fastball, just at 90-91 on the inside part of the plate. Look at fastball, he throws the off speed.
Yeah, he's really spotted. That changeup, I think, has been his difference maker so far. His fastball location very good also.
And he hasn't thrown, this one's called a strike. Maldonado doesn't like it, 1-2. He hasn't thrown a lot of changeups, but just enough to, all right, it's in the back of your head as a hitter.
And he spotted the fastball, and Salvador Perez has done a nice job behind the plate setting his target. And he's hit the target so far.
That's ripped foul down the left field line, just out in front.
Well, that's his change up there. When you think about it, Kansas City, their pitching staff this year, that middle of the pack. In the 4 games against the Angels this year, there's 5 runs to the Angels against the pitchers for Kansas City with 18 hits. It's Jason Vargas, who will pitch on Sunday, has been fantastic this season. Former Angel.
Coming back from
State. Yep.
Tommy John surgery.
Batting average only 146 so far. Only one extra base hit so far against Kansas City this season for Angels hitters against Royals pitching.
Pennington on deck. Lorenzo Cain home run in the third. Lorenzo Cain single in the fifth. 2-0 Kansas City. 9 hits for the Royals. 2-2. Full count.
Good take right there by Maldonado. Fastball in off the plate. Break a ball just off the outside corner.
Second full count of the night for Kennedy. 3-2 on the way. High fastball, got him.
Dropped his delivery, that elbow down a little bit to elevate the fastball, get a swing and miss. Feeling straight over the top, dropped the elbow, had some movement, and got upstairs. So fastball up, out of the strike zone, inviting as a hitter to swing at it. See how he drops his elbow just enough, and he elevated that fastball about letter high. Ends up getting a swing and miss.
And it would have been a strike. Top part of the zone. Cliff Pennington punched down in the third. Good back-to-back off speed, huh?
Real good arm action with his changeup. Certainly not wasted time staying right on that pitching rubber for Kennedy.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Couple hitters in a row now with 3-ball counts. Full count against Maldonado. Got him to swing at a high fastball. Angels looking for their first base runner here.
Top of the order, Maben on deck. 3-1, ripped out toward right. This one's got a chance to go. Bonifacio at the wall. Gone! Big fly for Cliff Pennington. Gooby's picked the click. First extra base hit of the season. It's a 2-1 Royals lead.
And the first extra base of the season was a big one for Cliff Pennington. Perfecto working at that point by Ian Kennedy, but he's got to challenge him with a 3-1 fastball. And Cliff Pennington, Buddy the Elf, goes yard. Upstairs with a fastball, got the barrel of bat and got the lift on it, and hits it out. 2-1 ball game now. Angels only trail by 1. That's a great sound off the bat by Cliff.
Got the right pitch, sat on it, didn't waste it. Here's Cameron Maben. And with 1 swing of the bat, everything's gone. 17 straight batters retired for the first hit. Maben lines it foul, no balls, 2 strikes.
Talk about getting in a spot where you were looking fastball, got a 4-seam fastball, and the damage done. Frustrated on that one. Ian Kenny thought he hit his spot. It looked like a pretty good pitch. That look from Ned Yost, thinking Kennedy got the pitch he needed.
Fouled off. Maven 0 for 2 with a fly ball left and a strikeout.
Now all of a sudden, some deep counts in this inning.
A little flare down the line, slicing foul. Count remains at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-1 Royals. With Pennington first, extra base hit. He makes it count.
Twenty 23 pitches thrown already in this inning for Kennedy.
Change up, pull down the line, fair ball. Inside the bag. A little ricochet off the short wall. Gordon picks it up. Maven in at second with a 2-out double, and that's Cam's 12th of the season.
7 for 23 now in his career versus Ian Kennedy.
And for the first time tonight, Ian Kennedy's going to work from the stretch.
Right down the line and over the base. Now in scoring position for Cole Calhoun. For a pitcher that's thrown a lot of pitches in this inning. Starting to get frustrated. He thought he had a pitch on the outside corner earlier against Maven, didn't get the call. But you know, you look up, he's got a man in scoring position. Tying run at second, go ahead run at the plate.
Dave Island, the pitching coach, out to pay a visit. Not more than just to really give him a chance to decompress a little bit. Like I said, this will be the first time that he works from the stretch. Cole coming up with a man in scoring position. Cole for 2, struck out in the first, grounded out in the fourth.
On that last at bat, threw a lot of high fastballs to Cole. Mentioned the numbers coming into the game against a cut fastball. 385 for Cole. Would like to get one of those cut fastballs and try to hook it down the right field line.
One pitch. 2-1.
This pitch, McCall, will be the 29th pitch of the inning for Kennedy. Was cruising through the first 5.
Off the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Albert on deck. Never easy when you're in that mindset of batter after batter after batter, and you're getting outs, and all of a sudden, home run, extra base hit. Now you got to work from the stretch. Completely different.
And now all of a sudden you could be behind in the game with another grooved fastball. At that point, you're thinking, I might not give up a base run the whole game.
Royals start to get action in their bullpen. 91 pitches now for Kennedy. Extended here in the 6th inning. And there's ball 4. First free pass issued. So Albert about with a couple of men on.
Well, we talked about Albert in the opening today about how he's hit in Kennedy in his career as far as the home run ball. 3 of them. See if Albert can get one of those pitches out over the plate and do some damage.
.30 pitch, 6th inning for Ian Kennedy. Maben at second, Calhoun at first. Albert a fly ball to left, more of a liner in the first inning, a fly ball to center in the 4th. Big lead for Maben at second. Breaking ball misses.
Yeah, you going in from cruise control, making really good pitches throughout, then all of a sudden you're starting to aim the baseball. He aimed that breaking ball there to Albert. He had a 7-pitch second inning, very manageable early on, but 31 already here in the 6th. And he is really starting to muscle up and aim the baseball right now. This is an opportunity for Albert just to center in on the spot.
It's like things have sped up on him.
Yep. And if the hardest thing to do as a pitcher is aim the baseball. Everything's free and easy early on when you're having success. Now all of a sudden it's going the other way and you're guiding the baseball in there.
Breaking ball, 3-0. That time it looked like he slowed everything down.
And as a hitter, you can track that. When you see someone slowing something down, that's generally going to be an all-speed pitch. Unless it's the middle of the plate, you're going to let it go. And Albert, got to be swinging green light here, 3-0.
Oh, pops it foul, third base side. And out of play.
Well, he just missed that one. That was a pitch to do some damage. And I like that aggressive swing on a 3-0 pitch. Just underneath it, just above the belt. Albert's been much better on a lower fastball than he has been on the 4-seam fastball upstairs, but still a very aggressive swing. I like that from Albert.
Escobar on deck, 3-1, 2 outs, 2 on. Popped him up. Reaching for a pitch away, Merrifield calling for it. Halos get on the board, but they leave 2 with Pennington. Ruins the perfecto with his first extra base hit of the season. 2-1 Kansas City as we head to the 7th.
Go back to in Kennedy last inning, locating a fastball. Goes upstairs to get a swing and miss. Had been cruising perfecto into this 6th inning, but the location missed. Salvador Perez has that target down. Fastball drift middle part of the plate on a 3-1 count. Cliff Pennington homers his first extra base hit, breaks up the perfect game. 2-1 ball game here now in the top of the 7th.
9-1-2 for Kansas City here in the 7th. Jesse Chavez at 75 pitches. Alex Gordon swings and misses on the off speed. Royals left fielder is 1 for 2. Struck out in the 2nd, singled and scored in the 5th. Jesse 4 strikeouts, no walks, 9 hits allowed. Action in the Angel pen. That's looped towards second. Pennington's got it. One away.
Yeah, the mindset for Jesse Chavez right now is you want to have a quick 1-2-3 inning. You want to get Ian Kennedy to get back out on that mound right away. He had some words for C.B. Buckner as he walked off the mound, felt that he had that perfect pitch against Cameron Maben not called, and eventually had to throw a ton of more pitches before finally getting Albert out on that pop-up.
That's one pitch out of 97.
I thought C.B. Buckner's been pretty solid this
Absolutely.
entire game behind the plate.
Middleton getting ready. Merrifield 1 for 3. Had a single back in the 5th. Guide to left center field. Revere and Maben. Cameron taking charge. 2 down. MLB.TV Premium back and better than ever. Watch every out-of-market regular season game live on over 400 supported devices. Plus, get a free subscription to AtBat Premium, the #1 app for live baseball. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Go to MLB.TV for details. Two up, 2 down, and here's Jorge Bonifacio. 1 for 3.
Pretty sharp break on that curveball from Chavez. He was on that pitch. Still towards the end of the bat, though.
Bonifacio pops it up. Balbuena calling for it. Chavez with a 1-2-3 shutdown inning. Stretch time here at the Big A. The Angels have Escobar, Balbuena, and Simmons coming up down a run.
Now it's time for cricket, something to smile about. Some young fans getting a chance to smile for Santa Claus and some reindeer here today. We celebrate Christmas in June and some carolers. I thought about joining them earlier today, singing some Christmas carols.
Carolers?
Yes.
You didn't sing Deck the Halls here after taking me out to the ball game.
I did miss out on that one.
You did. Ian Kennedy, 97 pitches tonight. He's done after 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts and a walk. Retired the first 17 batters before giving up that home run to Cliff Pennington. And the left-hander, Mike Minor, takes over on the mound.
I think that was a wise decision, by the way, Victor, for Ned Yost to take out Ian Kennedy. He was frustrated after that inning.
28th game for Minor, 3-1 record, a 2.18 ERA. That pitch a little bit above the strike zone, but a call a strike. Escobar 0 for 2, a couple of ground outs. Out towards shallow right center field. Lorenzo Cain coming in. 1 down.
My Hyundai key for this game talked about the need to be able to drive the ball in this warm weather with C.J. Cron coming to the plate. Drop it like it's hot. Drop that barrel of bat on the baseball on this warm night. Do some damage. Cliff Pennington did. Now looking for C.J. Cron to do the same against the lefty Minor.
Cron pinch hitting for Valbuena here in the 7th. He'll stay in and play first. 223 average, a couple of home runs, 14 runs batted in. Valbuena finishes the night. A couple of fly balls to left. Minor was signed prior to last year, recovering from shoulder surgery. Good pitch at the major league level in 2016. He's really thrown the ball well this season out of the bullpen. Royals took that shot and gave him a 2-year contract prior to last year, knowing that he would have to rehab. Got into 10 games, 10 starts in the minor leagues last season. Strictly out of the pen this year. Takes a fastball right at the knees, 1-2.
Minor does have a pretty good fastball. His fastball is going to be 92 to 96 range. Slider, curveball, changeup. That was a changeup there.
Former first-round pick out of Vanderbilt by the Atlanta Braves in 2009. 1-2.
It's some pretty good pitchers out of Vanderbilt. Sonny Gray, you got David Price.
Not too shabby. The Braves' 5th-round selection this year out of Vanderbilt. They gave him $7 million as a 5th-rounder.
Some cash.
Cash money. They made it rain. 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. A couple of scores that get you caught up. At Boston beat Houston 2-1 tonight at Minute Maid Park. Texas took care of Seattle 10-4. That one in Arlington. Full count.
Well, the Rangers are starting to swing the bat pretty well.
Yankees leading Oakland 6-4 in the 7th up at the Coliseum. That's your American League West scoreboard. Here it's 2-1 Kansas City, bottom of the 7th. Three-2. Reaching for it, bounces it over to third. Kind of a defensive swing on a fastball. 95, 2 down. Other scores around Major League Baseball. The Cubbies beat the Pittsburgh Pirates 9-5. I think they wore the throwback unis there. Washington over the Mets 7-2. And the Rockies 10-8.
Colorado, they continue to win. They lead that NL West still.
Colorado Rockies.
44 W's on the season for Bud Black's Colorado Rockies.
Simmons takes down and in. They used to have a guy at Coors Field. Well, Mile High first and then to Coors Field. Had the deepest voice imaginable as a PA announcer, and he was fantastic. Larry Walker. 2 balls, no strikes. Two balls, no strikes. 2-1 Royals here in the bottom of the 7th.
Talk about that plane of that fastball he hit out.
Down the line, that's foul.
Certainly had to make Cliff Pennington feel good to get that first extra base hit. It was a perfect game going at that point. Home run to right center field.
Pretty good fuzz at 95. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
By the way, this is the second career home run for Pennington against Kansas City.
Out towards center. Halos down in order here in the 7th. We head to the 8th with the Royals still up.
Chavez, Royals leading 2-1. I'm Patrick O'Neill, and merry almost halfway to Christmas, everybody. I hope you stick around after the game. Join myself and Jose Mota and Alex Curry with the interviews for Angels Live Postgame, brought to you by your SoCal Mazda dealers, celebrating the fact that Cliff Pennington broke up this perfecto and hopefully celebrating an Angel come from behind victory. Long way to go as we go back inside and join Victor and Mark. Guys, love the ensemble. The coat tie combo is solid.
Thank you,
Patrick O'Neill collection.
Yes. Borrowed from your closet, Patrick.
Yeah. Jesse Chavez, nice outing today. 7 innings, 9 hits, including a home run to Kane. 4 strikeouts, no walks, 2 runs, both earned through 86 pitches. Keenan Middleton takes over on the mound. Middleton pitching in his 21st game. 2-0 record at 2.65 ERA. 18 strikeouts, 10 walks, 17 innings of work. He'll get Kane, Hosmer, and Perez. First one's upstairs. And I do want to correct myself. Kyle Wright, the Braves' 5th overall selection. Got $7 million, not the 5th round pick.
That would be impressive.
Kyle Wright out of Vanderbilt. That would, you imagine, how would someone drop that far? Kane fouls it back. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. That might break up your bonus pool.
Yes, that would keep you in that slotting as far as the picks, what your numbers would be, that kind of cash. Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
That happens. You know what? You're sitting there going, winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Oh, yes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Kane with a home run, a single, 2 RBIs. That one's upstairs. Two runs, 9 hits, 6 left on for Kansas City. 1 run, 2 hits, 2 left on for the Angels.
Talk about Lorenzo Cain getting hot right now. He seems to be on every pitch at this moment. Got a home run, a single, punched out the first at bat by Jesse Chavez, who threw the ball very well today.
Breaking ball.
Good pitch.
Man.
Wow.
Got the bottom part of the zone and everything. Full count.
Perfect spot on the breaking ball. Straight down, lower part of the strike zone, catches the strike zone.
Count remains full. Hosmer on deck. And that's driven out to deep left field. Revere racing back, pulls up. This one gone. Lorenzo Cain with his 2nd home run of the night on a fastball from Keenan Middleton. And the Royals back to a 2-run lead.
Talked about that home run tear Lorenzo Cain has been on. Now 10 home runs on the season. Was punched out early in that bat by a curveball. Didn't get called, and then he turns on a fastball. It's worthy of a Carlos Cam replay. Another really good swing by Lorenzo Cain. Gets a fastball here. Inside part of the plate, brings his hands inside the baseball real well, cleared his hip, and drives it out over that 390 sign.
All 3 RBIs tonight off the bat of Lorenzo Cain as Hosmer takes outside. Fifth multi-homer game for Lorenzo. Eric Hosmer's 0 for 3. A fly ball to center, 2 ground outs. Three balls, no strikes. Hosmer, fly ball to center, 2 ground outs to short.
We'll go back to Lorenzo Cain. Started out slow as far as the home run ball, but 6 home runs in his last 6 games. Including 2 here tonight, a home run last night. Like we've said a lot against Kansas City over the years, they can hit a fastball. They will chase and get themselves out on all speed pitches. The fastballs, they are on.
It's the first home run Keenan Middleton's allowed at the major league level. Ground ball right side. Pennington down the outfield. Grass has to hurry. Nice play by Cliff. Run away.
And a couple really good defensive plays. We talked about his home run broke up the perfect game by Ian Kennedy. He's made 2 really solid plays defensively. Skied up and caught the line drive for a double play, then well into the outfield grass, knowing that Hosmer runs well, throws him out at first.
Perez 1 for 3. Doubled over the head of Cole Calhoun in the 6th. 13th double of the year. Down the line, and that is just foul. Royals had 15 hits last night, 10 tonight. Won all 4 games. These two teams have met.
Cincinnati pitched extremely well against the Angels this season. His 2 extra base hits, including that home run by Cliff Pennington. He'll make that 3 because Cameron Maybin got a double.
Right. Left side, Escobar calling for it. 2 down. Take a look at the Royals in-game box score. Mentioned 10 hits tonight. Everybody in the starting lineup with the base hit, the exception being Eric Hosmer.
Lorenzo Cain with the big game, 2 home runs and an RBI single, driving in all 3 runs for the Royals tonight. Started off slow as far as the power numbers, but it's really picked it up.
The ball's 2 strikes. Moustakas 1 for 3 with a base hit. Royals have action in their bullpen right now. Joaquin Soria pitched last night. Moustakas drills one high and deep to center field. Cameron Maybin just out of the track, puts it away for the 3rd out. But Lorenzo Cain hits his 2nd home run of the night and extends the Royals lead.
And the home run in this inning, a fastball on a 3-2 count. Turns on it, hits it out. 2nd home run in the game, 6th in the last 6 games for Kansas City.
Chrysler Pacifica, the new benchmark of minivans. Chrysler Pacifica, the new benchmark of minivans. Test drive one at your local Chrysler dealership today. By Mercury Insurance, we're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save. And by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times anytime. Good times all the time. 3-1 Kansas City, bottom of the 8th inning. Joakim Soria on in relief for the second straight night. 30th game, 2-2 with a 3.67 ERA, 35 strikeouts, 12 walks at 27 innings. Halos have Revere, Maldonado, and Pennington. Well, Eric Young Jr.'s come out to the on-deck circle.
Big slow curveball. Looked like it got a little bit of the strike zone, not called.
Really difficult to stay back as a hitter, especially after the first pitch fastball upstairs.
Line to left center field, leadoff man on board. Revere 1 for 3 on the night.
Good start here in the 8th inning. The Angels so good as far as coming back in the game. 25 times come back to win games.
So Martin Maldonado done after going 0 for 2 tonight. Eric Young Jr. will come to the plate. He won 18 for 57 through his first 17 games with the Angels. That's a .316 average. First pinch hit opportunity for him.
And always a threat to bunt for a base hit.
A couple of good defenders in Moustakas and Hosmer, third and first respectively, and Ely takes a strike. Young did not face Soria last night. Little chopper. Almost foul. 1-2.
Perez last season threw at 48% of base steals, 31% this season.
Called strike 3, takes a fastball. One down.
Not the easiest thing in the world to do, to come off the bench, especially when you've been starting and playing a lot of games. It's definitely a skill to be able to come off the bench as a pinch hitter. Locked him up with a fastball down the heart of the plate, 94-mile-an-hour fastball.
Pennington 1 for 2 with that home run in the 6th inning. 8th RBI. Broke up the perfect game for Ian Kennedy, who ended up going 6 innings tonight. Sliced foul. Let's go back to that home run in the 6th inning with 2 outs. 3-1 pitch.
Yeah, he sat on a fastball. You knew you were going to get one, and he got the barrel of the bat. That was pretty quick and short through the baseball. For Cliff Pennington, first extra base hit, a big one, a home run. A little more consistent velocity on the fastball this year for Soria that we've seen. 94. Following up with a changeup after the fastball away. Pennington looking, fastball there. Geared up for the fastball, changeup instead.
Ben Revere leadoff single over at first base. 1 out. Pennington down swinging, 2 outs.
After a changeup, comes back with a fastball and gets it by him on the outside part of the plate. Back-to-back strikeouts for Soria.
Maimon 1 for 3, doubled in the 6th inning, was stranded in scoring position. Morris to pitch the 9th.
For a pitcher that had been a closer, generally you think in terms you can steal bases against guys who's been a closer. This 13 stolen bases allowed at 20 attempts against Soria. Very quick to the plate. 4 career pickoffs. Ben Revere with good speed, 4 stolen bases this season. Hasn't got a good read against him yet.
This one lifted out to right. And Fasio plays a deep right field, has to come in on it. The Angels are done here. They leave that leadoff single at first base. We'll head to the 9th inning. 3-1 Kansas City. The Tigers at 1 on FS1, then on Fox. It's game 3 of this series against the Kansas City Royals, taking on the Angels at 5 on your local station. You can watch it live on FS Go. Norris takes over here in the 9th inning. Kansas City up 3-1. Royals will have the bottom third of its order coming up in Escobar, Moss, and Gordon. 33rd game for Butt. 1-2 mark, a 1.29 ERA. Last pitched on Tuesday against the Yankees with 1 inning, and now went through 24 pitches. Halos in the bottom of the 9th inning. We'll have Calhoun, Pujols, Escobar, Crone if we get that far. More than likely to face Kelvin Herrera. El City's Escobar 1 for 3. Had a big base hit. A single in the second. Juan Granderol, the new catcher. Again, Jr. Pinch hit for Martin Maldonado. The ball to the strike. On 1. Lifted out to shallow right. Long run for Pennington and Calhoun. Cole calling for it. Puts it away. 1 down.
Yeah, right away, good communication by Cole Calhoun with Pennington and Crone going back on that one.
Designated hitter, number 37, Brandon Moss.
Moss 1 for 3 is the DH. Bouncer into the shift. Oh, nice stretch for Crone. Could drop that arm a little bit. 2 down.
And that ball ran in towards the field of play. Good stretch by C.J. Crone, though.
Left fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
He dropped the elbow quite a bit on that one for Cliff. A long throw when you're in that outfield grass, and the stretch by Crone to keep the foot on the base.
Gordon a 1 for 3 night with a single. Kelvin Herrera loosening in the pen for Kansas City. The Angels need to have a big bottom of the 9th inning. Herrera not as locked down this year. Been a very good setup man. Taking over the closer role last year with 12 saves. There's 13 saves this season, but now without some hiccups.
Yeah, they've got the ERA over 5, and including 7 home runs allowed and 26 in the 3rd. Wow. It's a lot for a closer.
Top of the order, Merrifield on deck. This one down the line. Goes foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Just a little bit off the outside corner.
Halos have not retired the sign in order tonight. Pardon me, one time in the 7th. That was Jesse Chavez's last inning. 6 innings tonight for Jesse. 2 runs allowed. 3-2. Breaking ball got him, and we'll head to the bottom of the 9th inning. Cole Calhoun to lead things off, followed by Pujols and Escobar, with the Angels down by 2.
Talent will be on display in that game. We saw some baseballs flying out of that ballpark.
Usually is at South Beach.
Yes, indeed. Aaron Judge leading vote getter in the American League. Mike Trout may be back by the All-Star game.
Kelvin Herrera takes over on the mound. The Royals right-hander will be pitching in his 28th game. The 13 saves, 26 in the 3rd innings, 30 hits, 29 strikeouts, 5 walks, very live arm, good fastball, 27-year-old.
Fastball is 95 to 100. Throws a good slider and a very solid changeup. There's quite a few changeups, about 22%. His pitches changeups.
Native of the Dominican Republic. He's gone at least 70 games over the last 3 seasons, primarily as a setup guy or bridge guy. Cole 0 for 2, a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk. On the corner for a strike.
And one thing you notice with the Kansas City, they don't put a lot of shifts on. Generally, you'll see that quite a bit with Cole Calhoun at the plate, playing pretty much straight up in the infield. We'll talk about how much room Cole has had in that left side of the infield, and he's been hitting the ball well that way also.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough location, 98-mile-an-hour fastball at the knees and away. Cole trying to get on base, allowing Albert Pujols coming to the plate. There's a potential tying run.
Cole for 2 in his career against Herrera. There's the 1-2. Cole, chopper. Where feeds it underhand to Hosmer, 1 away.
Now it's time for the Land Rover above and beyond player of the game for Kansas City today. Lorenzo Cain, 2 home runs, also an RBI single. 10 home runs this season, 9 all of last season, but he is driving the ball well in this series so far. All 3 runs driven in by Lorenzo Cain.
Pujols takes a strike. Albert 0 for 3. A couple of fly ball outs and a pop up from the last up down. 1 for 6 in his career against Herrera.
Again, no shift being put on against Albert Pujols.
Fell right back off C.B. Buckner's mask.
Salvador Perez able to hold and keep him up. Straight back on the mask, top of the mask. Just trying to reach for some help there, and eventually Salvador Perez able to hold him up. C.B. Buckner's had a pretty solid game behind the plate tonight. Very consistent.
One ball, 2 strikes. Escobar on deck. Alex Myers on the mound tomorrow. Jake Junis on the mound for Kansas City. But that's a 5:15 start on Fox.
Kenny Albert, Eric Karros on the call.
Albert reaching for it, pops it up. Escobar going out. 2 down.
Our crew in the truck will be working the game tomorrow also. Good luck to the fellas in the truck.
Escobar tonight 0 for 3. Couple of ground outs and a fly ball to center. Bouncer toward third. Moustakas has it. And the halos drop. Yet another against the Kansas City Royals tonight. The final 3-1. It was the Lorenzo Cain show tonight.
Yeah, and that and the fact that Ian Kennedy threw the ball very well also, as Royals have continued to pitch well. Lorenzo Cain is really on fire. 3 home runs in 2 games so far in this series.
3-1 the final. Jesse Chavez pitched well, but he ends up taking the loss. Ian Kennedy picks up the victory. Kelvin Herrera with the save. The Ground Angels Live postgame is coming up next.